8 famous people who ended someone's life and got escaped. 8. Matthew Broderick. Broderick is well known for Modern Family and Manchester by the Sea. He was in Ireland in 1987 traveling with Jennifer Grey, his girlfriend. Their car swerved and hit a Volvo head-on. Grey and Broderick survived. Her mother did not, nor did the driver of the other car. Broderick was accused of driving recklessly and causing demise. After that, the charge was dropped. He ultimately had to pay a $175 fine. 7. Alec Baldwin. Baldwin fired a prop gun on the set in 2021. Halyna Hutchins, the cinematographer, was killed by Baldwin's gunfire. Director Joel Souza got injured. Baldwin was sued for wrongful demise by the Hutchins family. The DA filed 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter against him. Baldwin entered a not guilty plea. Eventually, the accusations were withdrawn. 6. Caitlyn Jenner. Jenner's SUV collided with a vehicle on the Pacific Coast Highway in 2015. The driver lost his life in the collision. Kim Howe was an activist for animal welfare. The prosecution chose not to press charges. Nonetheless, Jenner was the target of 3 legal lawsuits. Howe's stepchildren and other drivers involved sued her. Jenner and them reached an out-of-court settlement. 5. Keith Moon. In 1970, The Who drummer went for a night out. His wife and buddy Neil Bullen were also in his entourage. An enraged mob assaulted the party as soon as they exited the tavern. Moon withdrew into a vehicle with his wife. Moon tried to drive out of the situation while inebriated. In the end, he ran his Boland over. The demise was declared accidental. 4. Rebecca Gayheart. Rebecca starred in the television series Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Scream 2. She ran over 9-year-old Jorge Cruz Jr. in 2001. The youngster was in Los Angeles, crossing the roadway. Gayheart paid $10,000 to his family. She entered a plea of not guilty to vehicular manslaughter. After 3 years of probation, she was freed. 3. Laura Bush. She was still Laura Welch when the accident occurred. The future First Lady was 17 and living in Midland, Texas. She and her girlfriend were on a drive. Laura struck another car after running a stop sign. Michael D. Douglas, the driver of the second car, was killed in the incident. Rumored to be her boyfriend, Douglas was also a close friend. With only minor wounds, Laura and her passenger escaped injury. She wasn't prosecuted for the event. 2. Scott Hall. The wrestler went under the names Razor Ramon and Diamond Stud. He got into a fight outside an Orlando nightclub in 1983. While they were bickering, Hall took a pistol from the other man. Then he shot the man in the head. One charge against him was second-degree murder. According to Hall, it was self-defense. 1. William S. Burroughs. Burroughs got really intoxicated one night. He took out a gun and told his spouse Joan Vollmer, "It's time for our William Tell act." Vollmer was inebriated and experiencing withdrawal symptoms from amphetamines. She put a highball glass on her head as an obedient gesture. Burroughs instantly killed Vollmer by shooting her in the head. Burroughs was allowed to remain at home until the trial. He fled to the U.S. and was sentenced for 2 years in absentia.